This man who carried out the attack, can I say he is the same as the majority of the New Zealand people, the Prime Minister, which we salute? One second. No, they're not the same. Of course not. And you know what? Allah says in the Quran the very same thing. Allah does not forbid you as regards to those who did not fight you in account of your faith. Like the guy who came and killed this crusader who came and
did not fight you.
Let me finish. Let me speak. I can speak. Yeah? Okay.
Listen, no. Because he's trying to play games with people.
Allah does not, listen what's it. Allah does
skip
not,
over the
Allah does not forbid you as regards to those who do not fight you on account of your faith and did not expel you from your homes, that you do good to them.
Yeah.
Do justly with them. Surely Allah loves those who maintain justice. Verse 9, who is it talking about? Bad Christians. Allah forbids you only about those who fought you, killed you in the mosque, crusader, bang, 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 bang. Yes.
They're not Christians.
From your homes,
not a Christian.
and help others in expelling you, that you have friendship with them. All Allah is saying is this. Yeah, and Allah says in a different verse in the Quran, the Christians are not the same. Some of them are close to us. They're good. They worship God Almighty. They're good. And then you have hate preachers. Hate preachers like him. Yeah.
There you go.
Christopher hate preacher.
I'm finishing.
Christophobic.
Now sue who for defamation?
One last minute. No, you're a hate preacher. I never said you belong to a KKK group. You're a hate preacher. You need to understand something. The things that you say on camera have an effect on your
Yes, they do. So when you don't condemn Hamas...
It's my last minute.
Come on then.
I condemned Hamas if anyone, Israel, anyone.
Israel.
It kills innocent people. 1 minute, yeah?
Did you see what I did?
He's Israel.
1 minute, okay. My point is this, you need to understand you have a responsibility.
Yes.
When ISIS fans come here, we tell them, we condemn them, we confront them, and I even get death threats because of them. Why? What did they call me? I'm a murtad. What's a murtad and apostate? Why? Why?
Ali, you're doing your last minute, bro. Come on. This minute's going on for quite a while.
30 seconds, yeah?
30 seconds.
So, therefore, you have to prove to me something very clear and categorically. The Quran, these bad Muslims, what they're doing, tell me the Quran teaches them to do that. Just the way, because I don't come and say, I know there's good Christians and there's bad Christians, yeah? Bad Christian, good Christians like New Zealand, they have brought hope in humanity.
Okay, Ali, all right, let me reply.
Thank you, Barak.
Ali Dawah's argument is essentially something that no one with any reasonable mind could possibly disagree with. The idea that there are good Muslims and bad Muslims. Totally agree with him. There are. But that isn't my criticism of his position. My criticism of his position is the fact that he has ever so subtly tried to justify terrorism against Israel. He said, notice the Muslims don't want to let me speak. Notice, they don't want to let me speak.
He's not Muslim.
You wanted me to be quiet. So,
Barak, listen.
right. So guys, he said a number of things in his argument. Number one, he said that the Ottomans didn't kill Christians because they were Christian. He said, guys, I will have my say. I will have my say. Raj. So,
One second.
don't be insulting, Ali. Don't be insulting. Don't be rude, Ali. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Ali, what's his last name?
So let's be clear. Ali Dawah said, he quoted a verse in the Quran saying that those that do not fight you, do justice to them. But if you remember earlier in the conversation, he quoted a Muslim leader saying that if we were not successful in conquering your land, we will not do these things. So in other words, if you fight us as we invade your land, then we will do things that are bad to you because you're a bad Christian. But what kind of people would not fight an invading force? The Ottomans invaded Christian lands in Eastern Europe. The Abbasids invaded Christian lands in Spain, and the Christians fought them, and they fought them. Notice the interruption. He wasn't interrupting while Ali was speaking. So, Ali then went on to say, that after the Christians had invaded those lands, that those that fight the Muslims are bad Christians. So in other words, any Christian who defended his family, his village and his children was a bad Christian. The only good Christian to Ali Dawah is a doormat Christian. So, let's look at an example. Let's look at an example of what the Christians did. In the Metropolitan of Corinth, Zacharias, a Christian, was executed in 1684. He was accused of maintaining a correspondence with the Venetians. At his trial, Zacharias insisted that he was innocent of the accusation, but the Turkish Ottomans beat him. He was offered pardon on the condition he apostatized and accepted Islam. In other words, we're going to kill you, but if you accept Islam, you can live. In any right-thinking mind, that is an attempt at forced conversion. He was offered pardon on the condition that he would apostatize to Islam. When the Metropolitan, that's a Christian way of saying bishop or Christian leader, when the Metropolitan refused, the judge condemned him to death by torture. The source of Delahaye, page 704. There are 15 more neo-martyrs in this category, as long as you did. Stop complaining. The brother behind talks about the many people who've embraced Islam in this park. He needs to go and look at the tens of thousands of Muslims who've embraced Islam in Saudi Arabia. Christianity. Yeah, it's been a long day. All I'm saying, to be clear, no, I've got water, thank you. To be clear, no, not really. You endangered two innocent families. Don't pretend. Yeah, you're laughing about the fact you endangered two innocent. You're laughing about the fact you endangered two innocent families. Those families needed police cars outside of their door because of you, and now you're making a joke about it. Don't be fooled by his comedy. He might be funny, but it is just a front.
Only you and your cameraman.
Now, to be clear, Ali Dawah is right. There are good Muslims and bad Muslims. But the question that I am posing to all of you is why, over 1400 years of Islamic caliphates, the universal experience of Christians is one of persecution under those Islamic caliphates. Why is it that the bad Muslims, as Ali Dawah would have them, are the ones that always seem to make the rules? I'll tell you why. It's because the rules prescribe the persecution of Christians, as we heard the Orthodox brother say so. Your turn.
It's nearly Monday. Okay, the thing is, what did I ask him? Yeah? I said, can you please, because if we both agree there's good Muslims and bad Muslims, good Christians and bad Christians, then everything that you're quoting is not me coming and saying, the Christians in Africa, Lord's Resistance Army came and killed 300 Muslims, the KKK, the Crusaders, this person, that person. You know why I don't do that? This is the difference between me and you. You know why? Because I know that battles happen between the Christians and the Jews. I mean, the Christians and the Muslims, yeah? So my argument is this. Listen carefully, guys. Look at the difference between him and me. Have you heard me quote, these Christians in history did this
I
and
didn't
this
say
and the
these
Muslims.
Muslims.
1 second, let me
I
finish.
said Islam.
Let me finish?
Don't misrepresent
okay.
me.
Have you heard me say...
Don't misrepresent me.
Okay, sorry.
I talked about Islam.
No problem, you clarified it.
We've already agreed there are good Muslims and bad Muslims. There's no argument there.
So now, look, he doesn't realise his point is defeated. He doesn't
Not
understand.
really.
Listen to me. Guys, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Concentration levels are low today, yeah? Listen to what I'm saying. Look at the difference between me and him, yeah? And look, this is an end point. If I want, I can come and say the Christians have done, the Crusaders, yeah? They were slaughtering men, women, children like it's happy days. But I would never ascribe that to Christianity. You know why? Because if I did, I'm responsible. You know why? Because I know there's emotional, young, naive, silly Muslims who ascribe to ISIS who will come and say, yes, they did this to our brothers and sisters. This is what happened in Iraq. We have to go and do the same to them. I'm responsible. You know why? Because just as the New Zealand shooter, he's claimed to be a Christian, but he's got nothing to do with Christianity.
He didn't claim to be a Christian. You lied again. He did not claim to be a Christian.
Point.
Because you're lying,
Let me finish
Ali.
my point. I didn't stop you.
Stop lying, Bora.
Yes,
you did.
Yeah? Until the camera's going to panic.
Stop lying,
Lying,
Bora.
Ali.
Listen, now.
You never claimed to be a
Let
Christian.
me. Do you see how it hurts them, yeah?
Because you're
you know why
lying,
I
bro.
say,
You are lying.
Oh my God.
You know why I say? I say Christianity is free from that. Why? Because if I don't do that, I have a responsibility on my shoulders. I don't go and do that. You know why? Because I can come and say 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 2 to 3, go to the Amalekites. This is ethics of war. Kill men, women, children, babies, and donkey. What did the donkey do? I can come and say that. I can say that. It is a joke. It is a big joke. But I don't come and say, this crusading evil animal.
You're lying. That's exactly what you've done in the corner. He has used exactly that argument. He's used exactly that argument at the corner.
To be continued. Part 2.
He has used exactly that argument at the corner. You're lying. That's exactly what you've done
I'm
here.
lying, people see. Now,
yeah, they will.
Let me see.
We'll do a cast back.
I didn't come and say he must have read this verse and never carry out this attack. We both agree. Do you not understand, Bob, how silly you're looking?
Really.
We both agree that a good Muslim, that a good Christian.
Yes.
Everything that you're quoting.
So the argument's not about that, is it?
Let me finish.
So the argument's not about that.
Let me finish.
We're not talking about that. You're creating a false.
Stop
playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim.
You know why he's hurt?
No, he's playing the victim. He's playing the victim.
Yeah, I'm going to finish. Now, the point is this: if we agree on that premise, then the point is the following: bad Muslims do bad stuff, bad Christians do bad stuff. In New Zealand, yeah? In New Zealand they do bad stuff, yeah? So therefore, I asked him something very simple, yeah? I said to him the following: show me where in the Quran it says that you either accept Islam or we kill you. That should be so easy. When I went to Tommy Robinson, yeah, the guy crybaby knocks at everybody's door, but when somebody comes to confront him, starts crying, yeah, he couldn't answer it. One, show me a verse that tells us Muslims you have to go to the Christians and the Jews, sorry, the Christians and the Jews and get the sword and say, Bob, accept Islam or we're gonna kill you. Show me. Show me. Show me. I'll give you 1 second. No, that's talking about the Arab Peninsula.
They said to go to the voting list and if the party don't convert to Islam,
No.
they have to be killed.
No.
People off the book
No.
can pay the jizya tax.
So therefore, if we both agree on that, what on earth are we debating about? Just finish that because you've cut me 4 or 5 times.
Oh, don't play that.
No, you have.
That's what. Whenever the Dawah team, whenever they're embarrassed about their hadiths, they always throw them away. I'm gonna show him one of his own sources, and he'll throw it into the bin.
I don't have a religion.
Look, he quoted
To
a
be fair, I
source.
don't have a religion, but if there were no hadiths, Islam would probably be more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I actually agree with you.
Alhamdulillah, we're proud of our hadiths.
Including the ones that say kill people who
We
choose
are
to become
proud
Christians.
of hadiths.
Are you proud of that one?
Are you proud of that one?
Are you proud of that one, Ali?
Can I?
Are you proud of the one that says kill apostates?
Can I finish? Okay, he's talking about apostasy. This guy's a joke. In your book it says kill apostasy. Apostate.
Not my book. I ain't got
Oh
no
my
religion.
God! Anyway,
have religion.
I've been
your
looking
stupid
up.
book,
1,
not mine.
2, 3.
You should kill gays too.
Guys, be honest.
He's playing the victim. But what you don't know is Ali Dawah comes here every week, and this is how he behaves all the time. He does this to other people all the time. His audience specifically is huge.
Can I finish? Oh my gosh.
Ali,
Guys, let me finish.
No, he
What are the
doesn't.
updates?
Because
How could you let me
thousands
finish
in
when
this
you keep
park have
buying
come
in?
to Islam. No one ever
Now,
joined Christianity in
I'm
this
asking
park.
something.
They have.
Stop lying, Bob.
They have.
Thousands
Brother,
results
brother,
every
brother,
week.
brother,
It makes you
brother.
jealous,
I'm
I
not
know.
gonna help you.
There are thousands of Christians
Brother, you're not
in Saudi
helping.
Arabia who converted, and they have to live in secrecy
lying.
because the
Brother,
Arab
brother,
government will kill
brother,
them if they are public about changing their
Right
faith.
now, Google it.
One thing, let me finish, yeah? This is a treaty. This dismantles it. Finished. After this, I don't think you should come to the park anymore. Treaty of Najran with the Christians. After I read this, I'm done. I don't even need to pray. The lives of the people of Najran and the surrounding area, they're Christians, they're religious. Listen. Please, I've got talent here. Their religion, their land, their property, cattle, and those of them who are present or absent, their messengers and their places of worship, churches, and under the protection of who? Allah and His Messenger. Their present state shall neither be interfered with, nor their rights meddled with, nor their idols deformed. Can you imagine? Idols, you cannot touch them. No bishop should be removed from his office. The intention being that no changes will in whatever state that everyone is in shall be made. Status quo shall be maintained. This is for the Christians. Can you please tell me? Sorry?
What's the source? What's the source?
That when they live in under the Islamic rule, then we cannot touch the churches, we cannot touch, you have a right to live in your own land. Yeah? That's a treaty. Now I'm asking a simple question, I'm finishing. Please, show me a single verse that says you have to force the Christians and the Jews to Islam, if not kill them. If you don't, you're a liar.
Okay, so let me reply to that argument.
Yeah, come on.
Let me reply to that argument.